so let me see me running the stop sign. You got your cam on, right?
We have cameras, yes.
Okay, so let me see it.
No, I'm not showing you the camera.
I'm about to call my lawyer. You can back the fuck up.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car, or I'm going to make you step out of the car, okay?
We need you to step out of the car. We can have a conversation in the back.
No,
that's not how this works.
No, that's not how this works.
Step out of the car.
No, that is how it works.
No, it's not.
I didn't do anything, and
If I have to put hands on you and you resist, you're going to get another charge, okay?
So we just need you to step out so we don't have to force you to come out.
Do it.
Step out of the car.
Do it.
Step out of the car.
Okay.
Step out of the car. Don't you fucking kick me, bitch.
What's up, family? Let me know what y'all think about this. A woman was pulled over by the police for a traffic infraction. She asked them to see the camera footage for proof. They refused. She said, well, we're going to talk to my lawyer. They asked her to step out of the vehicle. She refused. So they extracted her violently. Check this video out, fam, and tell me what y'all think. Who's in the wrong?
Okay, so let me see me running the stop sign. You got your cam on, right?
We have cameras, yes.
Okay, so let me see it.
No, I'm not showing you the camera.
I'm about to call my lawyer. You can back the fuck up.
Step out of the car. Step out of the car, or I'm going to make you step out of the car, okay?
We need you to step out of the car. We can have a conversation in the back.
No,
that's not how this works.
No, that's not how this works.
Step out of the car.
No, that is how it works.
No, it's not.
I didn't do anything, and
If I have to put hands on you and you resist, you're going to get another charge, okay?
So we just need you to step out so we don't have to force you to come out.
Do it.
Step out of the car.
Do it.
Step out of the car.
Okay.
Step out of the car. Don't you fucking kick me, bitch.
The woman is operating under the false pretense that the police is required to show discovery material on the side of the road. I can assure you, they're not. Family, we gotta stop trying to litigate on the side of the road. That is not where you do it from. You cannot litigate on the side of the road, in the driver's seat, the passenger seat, or the back seat. If you want to litigate, go to court. She escalated a verbal ticket into a physical confrontation. Family, I gotta call a striker striking the ball a ball. You know, I'm hard on the police. I'm always on their head. But this one, you know, they gave her a lawful command. It was lawful because, according to them, she had committed a traffic infraction. That right there gave them the right to ask her to step out of the vehicle. She was suspected of committing a crime. She told the police, do it. And they did it. Once the officers engage, all negotiations are off. Why would you challenge the police to do something? I got it if you're right, if you're all the way to the right and you're standing up for your rights, that's a chance that you take. But even then, if you're on the side of that road, that is not the best place to litigate. You cannot litigate your case on the side of the road. That is not a good idea. Some of y'all got to realize you're not Big Nick from South Florida Accountability. You're not Big Nick. Big Nick knows the law. He's assertive when he talks about his rights. He understands exactly what he's doing. Now, if you can get to that level of a Nick where you can explain and be assertive and you can articulate your message well, in most cases, if you want to challenge them, they're going to back down because they're going to be like, oh man, this ain't even worth it. Let me just mess with somebody else. But police officers are a lot like dogs, attack dogs. They, to scare you and, make you comply. And then if you, rah back at them, but within knowing your rights, like speaking in a manner where you are assertive and you're speaking on your rights and you are citing like law, oh man, most of the time they're gonna leave you alone. But still, that's a risk. So you gotta understand what you're up against. The side of the road is not the courtroom, and the judge is not in the patrol car. Comply now, complain later. Comply now, complain later. Even if you know or you suspect that they're profiling you, they're messing with you. You know, everybody ain't gonna get it the same way. Everybody is not going to be able to survive an encounter with the police. These dudes, most of these dudes are unhinged. They do not have good coping skills. If you think you're bad when you don't get your way, if you think a 2-year-old acts out when they don't get their way, well, you need to see how the police act when they don't get their way, when you reject them, when you don't do something they ask you to do. Yeah, she told the police, she dared the police to remove her from the vehicle. And they did just that. And here's the thing about her, for any of you that's saying, oh man, you know, they was wrong for doing that. No, fam. Once she told the police to remove her, she gave them permission. She gave them permission to remove her. So she really ain't got no case. And then to put yourself out there like that, man, they got wig flying all over the place. Come on, fam. Come on. I'm going to tell you, in most cases, fam, I got you about the rights and all that type of stuff. And I'm one for fighting for my rights. But I'm going to do it in the courtroom. Oh, I'm not letting them get away with no type of violation. No disrespect. I'm not accepting none of that. So, but I'm going to get in a safe place first. I'm going to get off that street because you're not safe on the streets with the police unless you are ready to crash out. If you're ready to crash out and you just don't give a damn, hey man, have at it. Have at it. But if you plan on going to work tomorrow, if you plan on going on that trip tomorrow, if you plan on watching the game tomorrow or tonight, if you plan on living, you might want to comply because some of these dudes, they think the badge and the gun and the authority gives them the right to take your life. There are some of them that get off on that. Some of them have multiple bodies. You got to understand that. See, you might just see a cop or you might just see a racist cop. But what you don't understand is that racist cop is real racist cop. That racist cop right there, he practices, he puts the work in. He got bodies. Some of these dudes got 5, 6, 7, 8 bodies, and they're still working in law enforcement. So what that tell you? She went from a simple ticket, a citation, to resisting arrest and assault on a police officer. And that's just what we know of. No telling what they hit her with besides their fist. Yeah, he kicking the police. He asking for it. She lucky they didn't pull out that gun and shoot her. Because, you know, they do shoot black folks for stuff like that. You know, if you something else, you might not get shot. But black people, they will shoot you. I do not understand that logic, fam. We got to get out of our emotions. You got to get out of your emotions, especially when dealing with the police. We all know what their MO is. In most cases, if a white cop interacts with a black person, they're just not doing it with good intentions. They look down on the black community. They look at black people as an easy lick. They don't really look at black people as human beings. So this is why they have the mentality that they have, and they don't look at black people oftentimes like people who have rights. This is why they tread on them so frequently. So you got to know what you're dealing with. You're dealing with, the beast. So you got to be careful how you move and how you deal with them. I did a song on Ghetto Boys Records. On what album was that? The Secret. That was the Foundation album. I did a song called The Secret. In that song, I talked about how you have to play to stay. Play to stay alive. Play to stay free. Play to stay alive. Play to stay free. You got to be careful about that because there are people out there that will take your life in a heartbeat, and one wrong move, you out of here, man. So you can't be taking your life for granted. You got one life to live. That's it. You ain't getting no more. So you got to be very careful. You got to play it very careful. In that song, I said, in regards to the police officer pulling me over, profiling me, I said, I'm yes, sir, no, sir, but when he pull off, he this. A mother-sucking, redneck son of a... Yeah. Look at this sucker pulling me over because of my skin. But the secret is to win, so I hold it in. I'm yes, sir, no, sir, but when he pull off, he this. A motherfucking redneck son of a... Yeah. You got to keep that in mind, fam. You got to keep that in mind. You cannot allow yourself to be out here and emotional. You can't do that. You're going to get your head knocked off. The streets, the side of the road, is not the courtroom. Comply now, complain later. Comply now, complain later. What good is it if you sue the police and you don't get to spend the money? No more talk.